Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys are having an awesome night. I want to get started with a song real quick. That is C. Sneed Motivate You. Okay, definitely go check him out on YouTube, you guys. You can also follow him at So Lieutenant. Of course, make sure you guys go and subscribe, like, share at Beauty Meets Brains. That's all one word, all Z. At Beauty Meets Brains. Go to www.newsomsouthbeauty.biz. That'll be for your natural hair care products. I have my shampoo, my conditioner, my leave-in conditioner, my beauty butter, and my oil. Make sure you guys go and check it out. Also, of course, again, go and subscribe at Beauty Meets Brains. All one word. Got some comments already. Go Ham. Make sure you guys go and subscribe as well at Go Ham Mag, okay? And I'll make sure I put that on the screen real quick. Money Mitch in the building. Thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Let's get what I'm reading. I didn't even clean the air or anything, okay? Oh, I don't have a lighter in here, huh? What happened? No bueno. Well, I still have to get the air cleaned, you guys. And while I am getting my lighter, I will go ahead and start our reading. And this is going to come, let's go ahead and put this back on here real quick. Our first chakra, okay? It's coming from our first chakra. And while I'm doing that, I will be turning the air. Okay, so our base chakra is responsibility, which definitely goes well for tonight. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. Okay, I allow others to depend on me, being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgence as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at a time. So it's just basically holding yourself accountable, okay? Understanding that don't blame yourself for the things that you didn't know. As long as you take responsibility for your actions and move forward and grow from there, good to go, okay? Now tonight. So I have a lot, a lot, a lot of men that I'm constantly seeing as far as having an issue with women being masculine. Okay, I mean it's a lot. It's all I hear, and I hear women as well say that men are being too feminine. So we want to go ahead and find a solution to how both can be satisfied. Okay, so what is sexual polarity? And if you were on, I think it was the first show, then we did have someone who came on and actually brought that to our attention as far as sexual polarity. Sexual polarity is nothing but two energies, okay? It does not matter gender. We both have female, we both have feminine and masculine energy, okay? So only only feminine energy is going to attract masculine energy. Okay? Masculine energy will attract feminine energy. So that is sexual polarity. You, two feminine energies won't mix. Two masculine energies won't mix. They will eventually diminish. Okay, so they have to be opposite. Just like a positive and negative, we have to have the opposite of that in order for it to be complete. Okay, there's no way, like I said, with the feminine and feminine, or the both masculine, or a man and a woman stepping out of their feminine or masculine energy to make sure that the other person is pleased. Still won't work. Hey, Lacey, now you actually just on time. Okay, we just actually started. And so I'll kind of recap. Sexual polarization, sexual polarity. Feminine energy is going to attract masculine energy. Masculine energy will attract the feminine energy. So, like I said, a lot of the men have been having issues as far as attracting masculinity. So once you understand polarity, you will see why, and maybe why, you have attracted that opposite that you didn't want. Okay? Now, why do men attract masculine women? Definitely comment if you have any comments. Make sure that you go in the comment box, okay? And I also did make sure I put the link So you will see that to where you can actually jump on if need be. So feminine energy, okay? Feminine energy is, okay, this is the difference between the feminine energy and the masculine energy. See which side you're on. That way you can identify, well, maybe I'm too masculine or maybe I'm too feminine, okay? Because you can turn them either on or off, okay? But a woman may have more masculine energy and she may want to use that masculine energy. So she'll have to get her a man who wants to be dominated, vice versa, okay? If a man wants to use his masculine energy, he is only going to be with a woman who expresses her feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about love. It's all about love, okay? Emotions. So feminine energy, free flowing, full of life, okay? Feminine energy is just like the ocean. I've never heard a man say, damn, she acts too much like a dude. Well, Money Mitch, that can only mean that you only get feminine women, which means you're masculine. So, like I said, men and women, we can also not play our part as well. We can express too much masculine energy because we don't know that we're not in our right place. So I want to go over all of that. Women are stimulated by praise. Men, we love it. Okay? We love to get the compliment. A man, of course, wants to know that he looks good, but that woman, that's for us. Okay? Feminine energy is moved by love and emotions in an intimate relationship. Love and emotions in an intimate relationship, which means in the bedroom. So if that woman does not feel that love or any type of emotion from a man in the bedroom, then you're not allowing her to express her feminine energy, okay? About existing in the body and its sensations and feelings. Masculine energy is about transcending emotions into awareness. Okay, so that basically just means that the men, they think about, okay, I feel like this, but then they think, I'm going to react like this. A woman, we're all about feeling emotions, okay? We kind of get carried away in that. A man, he kind of knows how to control those emotions. Women make small things big. Men make big things small. Women hang on to everything. Okay, so if you catch a man who is not allowing anything to be let go, that's because he's in his feminine energy. A man will let it go. Okay, if he still is talking to you and all of that, believe me, he don't let it go. If it's something that he can't get over, he's just not gonna be with you. Okay, a woman, she'll hold on to it, she'll still be with that person, but that masculine energy won't be able to do that. Okay. Feminine energy is about flow. There's no such thing as interruption. Masculine energy focuses on one thing at a time. Okay? Multitask, they have to do one thing, that's them. That's them being in their masculine energy. Men are more stimulated by change versus us being stimulated by the praise. Okay? Men in their masculine energy, they are going to be full of direction and purpose. Okay? Direction and purpose. We just kind of go with the flow. Unless you have an equal amount of masculine and feminine energy, then you could be on both spectrums. But most of the time, they say a woman, she is to have 80% of that feminine energy. That man is to have 80% of that masculine energy. Okay? Now, this is the main thing, and this is what happens. Put the question up there. I thought I added it. Okay, let me add this banner. Depolarization. What does it mean? I'll put it just like that so we can, there we go. Okay, depolarization. The masculine partner needs to learn to embrace the feminine force of life. Okay, no matter how wild or destructive it becomes, the feminine partner needs to not shrink when faced with a strong man. Okay, so a lot of women, once you see him wanting and trying to be a man, you have to allow him to do just that. If not, you take him back to where he can't be in his masculine energy. So we have to learn to accept and know what their masculine energy is. So now I can kind of, say the part of playing, knowing your role, because I would always hear that and I never understood my role. Like, what is my role? What are you talking about? And that would be me staying in my feminine energy and him staying in his masculine energy. Those are the roles that we play. Unless, like I said, men, if you want a woman to dominate you, then you're going to get you a masculine woman, okay? Which is nothing wrong with it. I mean, like I said, each his own. As long as you have the opposite, you can make it work, okay? If you don't, you'll just be friends. If you have two masculine energies, they're supposed to be friends, okay? If you have two feminine energies, they're supposed to be friends. And that's what's going to happen. They're just going to be friends. Yes, so what do you experience, Macy? Let me know. Now, sometimes if a man, he may even say, because I've heard it, you do display too much masculine energy. Well, it's an intimacy is a manifestation of traits in a boy or a man that are more associated with the feminine behavior. So he may be a grown boy, and he don't understand that that's what he's displaying, and that's why he feels that way in regards to your energy. So he has to also be a grown man in order to display all that masculine energy, okay? And Macy, you're going to have to let me know. Said most women need a man who can fix things. Y'all hear that, men? You are in your masculine energy if you're fixing on things. We love it. Like my door right here, okay? Oh, he gonna fix it. Oh, good job, baby. Thank you. So sweet. Okay, that's it. Yes, I cannot turn this on. I need all your big hands, Daddy. Okay. Okay, I got you. And ladies, it might be something so simple and we can do it. Okay. Yes, I'm glad you made it, Felicia. Thank you for definitely tuning in. You have comments in regards to tonight, you can comment and you can even join, okay? I do have it in the chat. And I'll actually put it right back in here because I do have, let's see. So we're talking about us being able to stay in our feminine energy and a man to be able to stay in his masculine energy because the men, they're having issues with women being too masculine and the women are having issue with the men being too feminine. Okay? So if you don't know your role, you don't know your part, and you don't understand that this is a feminine energy or a masculine energy, then of course, if that man, if he feels like, hey, you trying to do my part, now you're taking him from that. Okay, so he has to be able to stay in his energy for it to work. Okay, we like for y'all to take the lead, and women, you have to allow him to take the lead. But also, if your man is not leading, then what? What do you do? Now a woman has to step up and lead. And that man still wants that same energy, right? So men, you have to make sure, can the energies be reversed? Yes. Okay, so if you're a woman who likes, hey, domineering, okay, you want to make sure you take control in all situations, you're going to have to get you a man who is in his feminine energy. He don't mind you bossing him around, okay? You have to get that, or it's not going to work. Because a man don't want to be with another female man, but even if he did attract you and you came already at him like that with that masculine energy, that man still may have to see, well, hey, am I possessing a little bit too much feminine energy? Because why keep attracting masculinity? The only time you're supposed to attract the same is if you're friends, your homeboys, your homegirls, two feminine energy, or a whole group of masculine women, okay? Macy said what you just said about not letting my ex be more masculine, because I would try to do what masculine is supposed to do, LOL. What you said about, oh, yes, yes. But they have to also play their part as well because women don't mind just sitting back and just kikiing and, just looking at him do everything like, yes, don't mind that at all. But once you take a woman from being just in her feminine energy, what do? Now we've looked at it as, oh, you acting like a dude. Like, I don't want to. I kind of just want to chill out, bro. But if I tell you you're not doing your part, then now you got an issue with that. So it kind of puts women in a bad position as well when you get a man who is too feminine, feminine, by stepping up for what he is lacking on, and that is, wow, that is when we step up because of what he is lacking in. Okay, that's not fair, because if I have to stay in my feminine energy, I need you to all completely all the way stay in yours. That way we can be on one accord. Okay. I feel like I've been masculine in the past because I felt like I had to be. Now I'm exhausted. I just want to be a whole feminine self. Okay. Whew. Ladies, we need that woosah, okay? Plus, I grew up around a lot of men at that. Well, and by us growing up with a lot of men, that just shows that you know men. I know what to do, But like I said, if you don't have that man in his masculine energy all the way, then it takes us out of that. Because I try to, you always look at, just say for instance, if you have a group of men, okay, your man is talking. He's talking. I'm just sitting here, minding my business, naive, okay? I don't care what he say wrong. It don't even matter. I tell him in the car, hey, you said that. I'm not going to embarrass him. You can't do that. Whew, that's a big thing, okay? In front of his friends, things like that, men don't like to be embarrassed. Have to make sure that, okay, hey, don't do that. If he's on the phone, unless I just really don't care, like I am just like, I don't care, then you may, okay? But other than that, he's on the phone, I'm going to respect that, okay? Okay, no. So that he doesn't feel like, okay, hey, you're not going to do this in front of my boys. Now he has to act a whole certain way just because, why? Pleasing another man because you don't want to hear that you're not acting like the man, right? So if we stay in our feminine energy, he'll be able to stay in his masculine energy. It's a hard condition to break. It's not a hard condition to break when you find a man. When you find a grown man, it is so not hard. It's so easy. Easy. Okay? Because he knows. Okay? And I want to be led. That man is going to do just that. Okay? He'll be able to talk to you. And women, even if he does say something, it's okay. As long as that man doesn't say it like he's our father, we'll stay in our feminine energy, men. Okay? You stay in your masculine energy by being gentle with that woman. Be gentle with her. You don't have to, didn't I just, man, put that on her. You're doing too much. Only person that talked to you like that, man, was your mama. So if you're talking to a woman like that, you're in your feminine energy. Okay? Let me say that one more time. Reverse. Men, if you have to yell at your woman about doing something so simple, okay? You're in your feminine energy. Step back, reevaluate, because once you have stepped into your feminine energy, be ready for that masculine energy to come out in that woman. That's how it works, right? Nigga, who was you talking to? Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say nigga. Who was you talking to? Oh, now you being aggressive. Well, if you would have just said it like a man's supposed to and just, hey, baby, y'all know y'all didn't do this. She'll stay in her feminine energy because she'll be like, okay, babe, I got you. It's so simple. And that is a matter of respect between two individuals as well. because you shouldn't want to have to talk to someone that you love any kind of way. Just like you wouldn't want her to talk to you that way. Okay? Believe me, whatever you put out, you will get back. So if you don't want your mate talking to you a certain way, then don't talk to them a certain way. Okay, that goes both ways. And you'll receive the wrong energy just because you're out of your element. Okay? So men, anybody, can y'all answer that? Why do you attract the masculine women? Have you kind of noticed? I wanna know what the masculine women do that makes them so masculine. That way they can understand. Okay, this ain't your part. Because I had to learn that because I've always had to play both. I'm a 6 and a 5. As far as my feminine energy is a 6. I just want to be loved. Okay, that's it. Corinne just want to be soft. Okay, women in the streets, totally different ball game. Okay, people who don't, you'll get that. My man though, no. I just want to love on you. Like that's it. I don't want no beef. If I got a beef with my mate and I feel like I got to punch you in your mouth, men, that's because you're giving it feminine energy. Because only women just get out of character with their mouth and say things. Now I don't play like that. If I want to be with that man, I ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna cutthroat. But you got some who do, okay? But then she could be in her masculine energy too. It goes both ways on that. What if the man is masculine but is attracted to a strong woman? So, like myself, I am both masculine and feminine energy. So you're going to attract exactly what you are. Okay? You're going to attract the opposite of what you are. If you see a lot of masculinity in this woman, you got a lot of feminine energy in you. Okay? But if you see kind of a balance, like, okay, she's cool. All right, she can sit here and chop it up with me while I'm watching sports and everything. But but she's still sitting right here and she's touching my ear. That's that feminine energy, right? And you got to let a woman do that. What if your man tell you, man, move? Oh, okay. Now a woman is back and she done switched to that masculine energy. Okay? Because you acting like a little bia, but you ain't letting your woman touch you. So men, you got to realize what you do in order for that woman to come out to be that type of nature. Because I don't even argue with women. So why would I want to argue with my man? So if I do have to argue with my man, I am in a masculine energy. Okay? But I don't fight. I don't argue. So now you get me to a point to where I'm not going to hit you. Okay? Women, we definitely got to stay in our spaces. I'm not going to hit you because I can't win. I'm not going to win. I am a woman. I ain't going to play with you like that. It's not that serious, So I don't even want a man to even make me even want to go there, And if you make your woman go there just because of your mouth, men, let go of some of that feminine energy. Drop back to and just be like, man, but it ain't even that serious, baby. I got you. And she going to be like, oh, okay. So simple. Yeah, I agree. It's a balance. Yes, it's a balancing. Definitely balance both parts. Okay, and I like being a balance at the end of the day. I'm not too emotional, and then I'm not too, domineering at the end of the day because I am a business owner, and being in the business world, you have to have some tough skin. So I have to have my balance at the end of the day because as a woman, you don't even get that respect in the business world. So by me having that tough skin, I have to have it on both ends. So, but I know how to balance it out in the household and at my place of business, which I had to learn that as well. Okay, Brenda, you the boss at the shop, not at the house. Like, oh, okay, so he's supposed to do this. Oh, okay. So it keeps them feeling like they're doing a part as long as you're allowing them to do their part. Can a man change if he identifies those traits and becomes the man that he needs to be? And this is vice versa, the woman as well. If if that woman can sit there and be like, you know what, I am bossy, I'm extra bossy. I want to tell him what to do all the time, but I want a man. Does that make sense? I want to run him, but I want a man. So you want to do both, which means that's masculine energy and masculine energy, and it's not going to work. Okay? It's not going to work. So, ladies, definitely you have to step back if you see that you have too much masculine energy. Men, identify those feminine traits. Women, identify those masculine traits. Yes, it's just a matter of a man maturing. Correct. Because if he's a grown boy, he won't even see it. You know, he won't see it at all. He won't see it. Okay, because women are so easy. Okay, so he definitely has to be a grown man to even be able to deal with a grown woman. Okay, because usually grown women are strong women. Hopefully, because I don't know about anybody else, but a grown woman is a strong woman. Okay, because she's taking care of her business, not you. All right. Okay, a woman likes a man to turn her around in lost situations with confidence, vision, and calm stillness. Whew. So, men, it says that a woman likes for you to be confident. Okay, confident in who you are. You know, just like you would want that woman to be confident. Okay, that's you being in your masculine energy. Calmness when it comes to situations. Okay, now they say that we are not supposed to, we want to kind of keep the load light for our men, but then they say they're supposed to keep it light for us, you know? But either way, if either person brings a situation to you, you have to be able to respond like you need to. If that man brings a situation to you, say, hey, babe, I really can't do this. You know, can you help me? Or is this right? Don't insult, just help. Because if a man is able to come to you and even ask you for that, that's pretty major, okay? Do not, ladies, if that man steps up and you just find like, oh, you need me, baby, you need me, because I be ready. What you need? What you need? You know, but if a grown man too busy trying to, baby, you got this, you just chill. You know, so I'm ready, okay? What you need me to do, okay? Just like with that woman, okay? If she asks you or say, hey, babe, you know you were supposed to do this, just do it, man, okay? Because if you're not there, I promise you that woman is going to get it done, okay? I promise. So if you are in her space and she's used to taking care of things herself, and now you want to play that masculine role, that's a part of that masculine role, is getting things done, getting things taken care of. I'm not a nagger, so just say, for instance, if the door has been off the hinges for 2 weeks, you're not gonna hear me come up to you and be like, I can't believe you ain't did, dang, and then I just hit. You ain't. I'll be like, okay, he'll get to it. Just trying to be considerate, you know, because like he had a lot of tasks. I'll let him get to it, you know. So you have to even respect a woman who ain't even sitting there and you ain't doing your part, and you not hearing her mouth. You should definitely be happy about that, okay? Because you are out of your masculine frame when you're not taking care of things, okay? And if it's overwhelming for your man to take care of a lot of responsibilities, he's still a grown boy. If he gets overwhelmed, you know, he just can't focus. He just can't do it. Like, dang, I got so much stuff to do today. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll kind of do, babe, you know. You got to go to work, right? Oh, you got to go out to this place over. Oh, okay. All right, how long this going to take? Oh, okay. Now you got to feel like, just do it, okay? Men, that's a part of being out of your masculine frame, okay? You're calm with it. Like, well, you know, I got to go over here and do this. Yeah. You're not fussy. You're not acting as if the world is over just because you have to do a few things. That's a part of life. And if you can't accept that you got to do things in life, you're still a grown boy. Every day, I promise, you are going to wake up and there's something for you to do. Responsibilities. If you're not a grown man, he will run from those responsibilities, okay? He ain't trying to hear it. So the question that was on here, can a man change if he identifies those traits and become the man that he needs to be? I think a man can, but he may have to go through it first, or depending on how long you want to wait. And I think that's one part that Money Mitch was saying, as far as a mature man will go ahead and get there, you know, or if he still has some growing to do once he's grown to be there. So ladies, it's kind of just up to you as far as how long you want to wait, because he can change. Not saying he can't, okay? But I don't know, men. If a woman came to you and said, hey, first off, a dude don't even like saying that he acts like a BI, right? Right? So if your woman comes to you and just say, hey, babe, you know, women kind of do that. You know, why are you doing it? How would you respond to her? Or what if she asked you to read an article and she was like, you know what, read this? Or are you insulted? Or do you change it? Or do you consider it? You know, like, well, she wouldn't really come to me if it wasn't serious, you know, because we're not going to be 100% when we're with somebody. All the way, we're learning, we're growing every day, okay? Life is about growing every single day. So you have to know that there are going to be some things that you don't do right, okay? That you just don't do right. That's it. So I know on my part, as long as that man is just calm, you know, he's just like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. But oh boy, let him get into his feminine energy. Crenda Pit Bull. Because you done heard your sister and them and your mama and them yell like that. Who you talking to? Now I'm like, nigga, who is you talking to? So now that woman sounds like almost a dude, you know, just because she's not getting respected, you know. So I think if a man stays knowing how to talk to that woman, he won't get her riled up at all. Those emotions won't come. Those emotions will come if she feels as if she has to be on defense, you know, because you act like you don't like him or something. You know, that's how a woman would look at it if she has to react that way. And with another woman, what would she do? Just like with a man, okay? If he needs to walk away for a second, let that man do just that, okay? Because even in their emotions, even though they act differently with emotions, if it's them walking away without yelling at you, I had to learn that as well. Let them walk, okay? Even though I don't feel like you should be that angry to where it's just like, oh, you're just so explosive to where, you know, you feel like now you want to punch that woman just because y'all were talking. That's an issue as well, but that's neither here nor there, okay? Allow that person to be able to regroup, get their thoughts together, and then both people are able to come back and respect each other, because both of you guys are going to be out of your energy once the disrespect happens, okay? Is it the woman's fault that she ended up attracting feminine energy? Women, we got to sit back and see, you know, what are you doing that's so masculine to where you keep getting these men? I would say my thing is, since I have a balance, a person may choose to use more of that energy at that time. You know, like I said, if you're not able to embrace your full feminine side, then you are going to be now using that masculine side. And that masculine man who wants to see that feminine woman won't see it because he's not allowing you to be that feminine woman. Okay? Men, if you're not allowing her to be that feminine woman, loving on you, affection, feeling, then you're not allowing her to be in her feminine space. And that's not fair. So polarity, the best thing really is if you're in a relationship and you genuinely like that person, you love that person, okay? These things will come, especially if you're in love with that person, okay? I'll get to that in a second. I want to go back to the question. So, is it a woman's fault that she attracts feminine energy? Hmm. I don't know. I guess since I'm both, it's kind of hard. Because I've never had a man to where I felt like I could dominate him, I could run over him. So I still had men that were masculine men. Okay, they just may have showed some of their feminine energy, which now brought out my masculine energy. Now they don't like that part. Now they resent me because they didn't stay in their masculine frame. Now, Brenda would be the bad person, right? Because you got me into my masculinity, and now it's my fault because I should have stayed in my feminine, but you jumped out of yours. Oh, I guess he's saying it has to be. Maybe so. You saying it has to be a woman's fault that she ended up attracting feminine energy? What if she didn't know that he had so much feminine energy? A lot of times people just show you who they want you to be. I mean, who they show you who you want them to be. I would say yes if we attract the opposite of what we are, right. So Money Mitch and Felicia said they feel like it is our responsibility, either part. The reason why you keep attracting the wrong energy, you have to evaluate yourself. Okay? Reevaluate. See what you're doing to make you. Yes, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, okay? Make sure, you guys, I need all of that, okay? Because we want to find the issue between our men and our women. We're just not coming together like we need to be, okay? And like I said, it's all on both parts as far as the men getting the wrong. And so we need to reverse those roles. One step back, we want to be out of our masculine frame. Unless she's a dominant woman, then she's just a dominant woman, okay? Now, he may want to be a feminine man, okay? That's fine. Just make sure that you find someone who's going to be compatible with that, okay? So there's nothing wrong with displaying either one. Then you have to know when and how to display those things because you put that feminine energy in that man gives him that little gentle side that he needs. Like it does because when he's with that woman, then he can, versus with that man, it's just all masculine. Okay. Uh, she said that's a good perspective. Didn't think of them not showing who they really are. Correct. People play a whole part. Okay, they'll play a whole part. But if they used to acting that feminine way or that masculine way, then if that's what drives them, you can't really do anything about that. Some people just like that, literally, okay? And that's just what it is. It's just respecting that person enough to just let each other go at the end of the day, okay? If she's displaying too much, then something went wrong. And then if she is, find out why she's not being so soft with you, okay? She don't want to be aggressive with you. I promise she don't. Okay, that's just like sleeping with your enemy. Unless she likes toxic things, then that's something completely different. Okay, but if she doesn't, she's looking for a man. See why? Hey, baby girl, what's wrong with you? Why are you so aggressive? It's okay. Like, well, no, and she'll soften up. Okay, she'll soften up. Okay, touch that man ear and just be like, baby, I got you. Just a little bit. He like, okay, he's melting. Okay, that's why people like, are you gay? I mean, are you with the protective community? And I would have to say no. Okay? It's nothing for what you guys do. But even in that community, it has to be the exact same thing as well. Just because they're the same gender, that does not mean anything. They still have to have that female energy attracting that masculine energy, vice versa. Okay? But for me, I have to have them in me. Like I do. I'm too strong of a woman not to have one. So it's just not gonna work. I promise. It's just not gonna work. And some men even tell women, hey, you need to go get you a church dude or something if you want somebody who acts like that. If I want somebody who's sweet to me, I gotta get somebody in church. Dang, that's hard. I'm trying to see how that correlates with each other. I don't know if somebody can kind of clarify that for me. How does a woman having to get a church dude, because if she wanna, or they call him a soft dude, what else they call him? A simp. Totally opposite. Okay, totally opposite. It's just like they saying the real ones are only the real ones are dead or in jail. Who are y'all listening to these, getting these quotes from? The wrong people quoting the wrong stuff. Okay, lies, 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 and lies. It's all lies. The real ones are actually out here being productive. Okay, they're not in dead. They're not dead or they're not in jail. Okay, they kind of figured out life. So he just the wrong thing. Okay, that makes sense to me. What is our oh? So it is our fault on both ends, men and women, that you constantly attract the wrong energy. Okay, like I said, let me see if I even have any more examples. That way you can kind of try to identify them, because a woman telling you at that time in that situation is it's not gonna work. Y'all not gonna. I don't know. Y'all might listen, you know. But if a man tell him, "Hey man, you been a sucker," but if a woman tell you, "Hey, you been a sucker. I need for you to man up," he ain't gonna try to hear that. Okay. A man who can put her in her place. So women, okay, I know that don't sound right, but I definitely understand what they're saying. And that's basically just keeping us in our feminine energy. It's nothing other than just that. Because ain't nobody my daddy. So as far as that putting in place, like, hey, he gonna tell you, they feel like they need to tell you. I have too much of a balance for that. It's not happening. Maybe if a woman has a lot more feminine energy, then maybe she's supposed to be put in her place. I don't know. I don't know, ladies. I can't. I don't know. On Half Beauty Meets Brains, I don't get that part. Okay. All I know is he'll keep you in your feminine place. Okay. But as far as keeping you in your place, mm-mm. Because you're not gonna talk to me crazy in front of people, just like I wouldn't do you anyway. So I don't know. She can lead and make decisions. She can lead and make decisions. A man who is indecisive, okay? If you can't make not one decision by yourself, and you have to keep, even though we want to feel like we're a part of your what you have going on, but still you should be able to make your own decisions in life. At the end of the day, you should be able to make your own decisions, okay? If you're a strong man, she can finally relax, okay? Be the strong man who can just barely control them. I like that. I really like that. I'm gonna say that again. Not so much as keeping me in my place, but to keep me grounded. And that's exactly what this next comment is, Sabrina. Well, basically, I think go hand in hand. Be the strong man who can just barely control them. Like you said, keeping us grounded. Just keeping us grounded. Okay, a grown woman is not gonna run over a grown man who got his business. Okay, because I don't know. I just don't feel like, just say for instance, I'm not going to. Um, okay, you know how some women feel like they can get a man back for doing something that tit for tat stuff. I'm not interested. Because I feel like, if I do something to the grown man that I'm with, I play too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like with us, we kind of get over it. No, if we do something like that, hey, let me just go on and burn out on you. No, we ain't gonna do no tit for tat. It's kind of different, Not doing it. She doesn't want a weakling that she can control. Okay, she may. Okay, you just got to know what type of woman she is. She may just want a man that she can control. And ladies, you definitely want a man that you can control if you like to control, because you will not get a man who likes to be in control if you like to be in control as well. It's not happening. You have to take. You got to take that coat off if he the man. Okay, you have to. If you want him to come in and play his role. I mean, not play his role, but be in his masculine energy. You have to take it off, because I'm learning. I don't know exactly every single thing. Hey, a man does this, a woman does this, man does this, woman does. I'm just sitting like, okay, I ain't supposed to do that either. Okay. What about this? Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. Hey, no problem. This either? Okay. All right. I've been doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Okay? Because I mean, when you're independent, we become so independent when a man comes in, and men, when you come in to an independent woman, just because she's independent, that don't stop you from doing your part. Men choose to step back when he feel like, oh yeah, she got it. Okay, keep thinking it. Because that woman that you say who got it, she really got it. And she gonna keep getting it without you. Okay? Step in that role. Make her understand, like, hey, now, baby girl, I need you to stop that right there. Okay? See, that's different, putting me in my place. I don't mind that. Okay? Baby girl, that ain't it right there. Okay, I didn't know. My bad. Completely different ball game. Completely different ball game. I'm loving it. Because I definitely just want to sit back and relax. I'm tired of doing all my oil changes. I'm tired of doing cleaning my car. Even though they, is that a man part? Men? Is that a part of it? Do y'all come in the household? Because the man told me he actually has a detail shop, and he told me, he was like, "Why your man don't keep your car clean?" And I was like, I'm cool. Like, I can wash my own car." So they coming from a masculine man who was just like, "Hey, that ain't what you do, baby girl." And me being so independent, I'm just like, well, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with me having to do my car sometimes. So if we don't get a man who comes in and even takes that full man role or position, men, that woman don't know. We're only doing what we know. And women are independent these days. Okay? If you're not in the house, if you're not with her, she's doing it herself. Who else doing it? So believe me, she got a whole list of mechanics, and they're all men. Okay? Every last one of them men. She got plenty of men to call when you're not in your masculine role. Like, if she's single, who else are we going to call? A man. Okay? So it's not like that independent woman doesn't need you as a man. It's just that you're not stepping up and doing just that. Yes, we don't want to be superwoman all the time. Okay? Like, don't let her keep playing that part. And I kept playing that part. I kept playing that part. I'm tired. I'm still doing the exact same thing that I was almost doing, other than you adding in money. But I'm still being that superwoman. But you want the utmost, like, oh my gosh, like, how dare you? I'm like, who? Do you know you're not even doing all of what you're even talking about? And men, you want that woman, you're not going to get all the respect you need. I promise. If you're not doing your part all the way, and I guess that's probably, yeah. So that's my fault on that part, because I probably wasn't giving all the respect. Because why? I was still doing and being a superwoman. What I need a man for if I still got to be the superwoman? You, not just for the money, man. Not an independent, strong woman. I promise. Okay? She's not there for your money. you're going to lose out on a good woman every single time if you're thinking that she wants the money part of it. No bueno. Yes, me relaxing without losing my identity in him. Yes. But I don't mind the reflection of him. Yes. If it's the right way. Yes. If it's the right way. Okay? That's why I'm a lioness. Okay? If I wouldn't let somebody do me like that, they ain't gonna be able to do you like that. I need for you to handle that. Okay? Handle that, men. Now, sometimes that woman may have to step in and do just that, and she shouldn't have to. But Corinda having that boat, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. I promise. Okay? Take care of that. Your woman shouldn't have to do it. If you can, take care of that. Okay? Especially when she's used to doing it herself. And then we can't, it's not that we're trying to be exactly like our men, we're the reflection. Like they said, behind a great man is a great woman. If he stands tall, he's responsible. He is a great father. He is dependable. He is motivating. He smells good. He keeps his hygiene together. He always keeps his car together. He dresses well. You know? Where your woman at? I know he got a woman, is what another woman is saying. I know he do. Oh, he smell good, girl. Ooh. And then that woman, man, how you can tell she's flirting because she really do think you got a woman at home. You come out presentable, you just look like you taking care of business. I know your woman like that long, huh? No, I ain't got no woman. Oh, okay. So, I mean, we can kind of see, you presenting and giving that confidence, a man. So sexy, okay? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You got to show it all, though, okay? If you don't show it, believe me, you will have that independent woman doing everything by herself. She's not going to be happy, okay? And they say that we have to make ourselves happy at the end of the day. Well, I'm a happy person. People are maybe genuinely happy people, and you have some people who are just genuinely miserable, okay? Find a happy place. If both you guys cannot find a happy place, leave that place, okay? Because both need to be completely satisfied with both roles. Women, it's not you trying to come out your feminine to be more masculine for that feminine man. And men, it's not you being more feminine for that masculine woman, okay? Because now you're not being yourself. And if you can't be yourself, then you won't really give that person all of you in the first place because now you are compromising, okay? And that is something that you cannot do. Ladies, trust me, do not compromise your happiness for someone else. Men, do not compromise your happiness for someone else. If you know that you gotta have some sweet nothings in your ear and you just got to, and he won't do it, and you tell him, I like that, right? If you just have to have it, then he should care enough about you just to do those little things. He say, you know what? That's what she like. Just because. Love languages have to match, okay? Love languages have to match. Men, a grown woman does not only want your money. I have my own money. An independent woman means men, okay? Get this part. Get it. Independent woman means she's able to take care of her own things, okay? Not saying we don't want the help, but that's not the first thing we're coming to you for. So now you're expressing you liking her. You doing all of this by what? Cashing out. Now, she done, I just did all this for her. And she over here talking, oh, boy, how dare you? I just spent all this money on you. You're bad. Who told you that money was supposed to buy something? Okay? Do you even know if that woman like you? You're just trying to get her to like you from the money, that's not happening. Because if she only likes you for your money, guess what? May the highest bidder win. It's gonna take one dude to come through and make more money than you, and where? She gone. So you gotta make sure that you're not just sitting there and cashing out like that. Your expectations are gonna be they're wrong. Okay? Not a real woman. If you want somebody who is about money, then of course feed them that. But just know that you're only feeding them. People get full, okay? Then they go it up and they're gonna get some more money here and then some more money here and then what if you get tired of her? Now she wanna ask for some. Well, dude, you know I like money from the beginning. You've been giving it to me. Oh, well now she money hungry, huh? Oh, okay. So, men, if you come out cashing out, you setting yourself up for failure. Okay? Get to know that person. Women, same exact thing. Okay? But that is not a love language. Okay? To me, women are about love. A grown woman is about the emotions of that relationship. She's about love in that relationship. If she does not feel loved, if she does not feel wanted, if she does not feel appreciated, I don't care how much money you can throw all the money on the bed, and it still won't turn her on. They say money makes the coochie go whoop whoop. It can if we add all everything else together. You know, just okay. Because this is what an actual relationship actually looks like. I should say this earlier. Things that look like love, okay? Things that look like love. Make sure I put at Beauty Meets Brains. They'll like, share, subscribe, okay? I've been excited about this subject all day because I just realizing how many men were not happy with all the masculine energy that they've been getting from their feminine self. It really hurt my heart, and all the women who just need to chill out and stop going so hard and and keep getting all this feminine energy. I'm just like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that we can help, we can change. That's easy stuff, okay? Easy stuff. Toxic stuff, not so easy. But that type of stuff, as far as knowing how to balance your energies, that feminine and masculine energy, we can all do that. Things that look like love, okay? Sex looks like love. Sex is not love. Making love is love. If y'all have been together over a year, so y'all have never made love, there's no intimacy there, okay? That's not, that ain't gonna do it, okay? Yes, thank you, of course, for always tuning in, okay? Hopefully, resonate in somebody, okay? Things that look like love, sex, calling you all the time. I used to think that too, like, oh, okay, he gotta care about you. He calling me all the time. He gotta care. It can mean that he does care, he want to talk to you, and he want to hear your voice, or it can mean he calling you in between every time he doing something else because he doing something else, and he may feel guilty. And he calling you in between every time. Shit, that's number two reason, okay? Or he may just calling you because he a bugaboo. That's too much, okay? What's another reason? Yeah, those are three reasons, okay? Obsession, attention. He might want attention all the time, okay? And since I'm a business owner, I stay pretty busy. And so I like for a person to respect my time. And once I started doing some reading and research on that, and I was like, well, if they call a lot, that means, they like me like that. But if a person knows that you're working and they constantly call you, they bug you, if you don't respond to that person, male or female, now they have an issue because, hey, I just called you, but dang, I was on a client or whatever. All right, then you may have an issue. Men, hey, I just had to go get some gas before I went to work, and that's why I didn't. Oh, well, dang, you knew I was gonna call. Hey, I'm on my way to work. Okay, Respect people's time. That is so major. Oof. Respect their time, okay? Respect even their day getting off for, I mean, going to work, okay? That ain't love if you ain't make sure that person just go off having a good day. If you find something to make them mad about before they go to work, that is not love, ladies or men, okay? If you got to wake up just to make somebody mad before they get on with their day, go back to sleep and try it again, okay? Because that's pretty miserable and freaking weird, okay? Going out all the time because they may see people can always make things look good, okay? My relationship would have looked awesome. It's like, oh, y'all always doing stuff, you doing this. People can make things look good because who wants to really tell people like, hey, this is actually going on in my relationship? No, it's none of your business. So of course people are gonna make it look good, okay? Gifts and money, okay? Gifts and money. That's not everyone's love language. It's not mine. Do I want the gifts and money? Give it to her. But if I don't get the gifts and the money, now you got to give it to me on special occasions. Now, if the birthday is coming around and you don't care about your significant other's birthday, even Valentine's, I don't care if it's a pagan holiday. Give me my heart, okay? Because at the end of the day, I ain't had no Valentine's like that. So, show me. Well, I do stuff for you all year. Yeah, my man do. But if it's one time, this part, February the 14th, you need to be doing something else. Men, okay, think of something to do. Get out of just doing the normal, hey, let me take her to a restaurant. Think outside the box. If you really want to show someone that you actually love them, think outside the box. Think about what they may like. You know, do she like sitting in the sand? Okay, do she like picnics? Okay, well let me do her a picnic. Very simple, not even expensive. Okay, gifts and money. That'll be the last thing. Now, what true love really is? Okay, respect. That is so major. I'm a Leo. If I don't get the respect, oh boy, here comes that it ain't even masculine energy. It's just you're going to respect me. Okay, I can be a woman and still say exactly what I feel and what I mean and what I need. If that's part of the masculine energy, whatever. Okay, because I could have sworn it was the mamas and stuff having to tell the kids and stuff, but then when they hear the man, you know, they listen. But the woman is usually, really uh, dictating all of that. So respect is so major. Okay, if you do not respect me, you will not get respected. There's no way possible. I promise. Not happening at all. I don't care what you've done for me. I don't care what you're about to do for me. I don't even care what you want to do for me. If you do not respect me, you will not get that respect back at all. I'm up here, okay? And that woman in the household or that man in the household gets this. No one outside of that household gets more than what you bring into your household, okay? No person gets more than what you actually bring into your own relationship. That woman should be the one that you're able to console. Okay, it should be the one that you want to wipe her tears. She should be the one to where you feel, hey, this is the woman that I want to share everything with. Okay, so if I want to share everything with this woman, I love her presence. I love the essence of her. I worship my woman, which is not a bad thing. Okay, because I love the ground she walks on. So I want to show her that. I am going to respect her. Okay? I'm going to respect her. Okay? Babe, I want to get that out your hand. Okay? You carrying too much. Okay? Babe, hey, I'll drive. What you doing? Okay, I can just sit over here and chill out. Whew. That feels so good. It really does. When you find a grown man, you'll see the difference. You just got to know how to be able to receive it and accept it at the end of the day. Because when you're so used to getting the wrong things, then you think a man is maybe doing too much. Like the one show, the lady said her man buys her too many flowers. He compliments her too much. She wants to get cursed out. You can keep buying me flowers, just so they will die. But I would love to give them. That's not a problem. Saying that I'm beautiful, thank you. Because it'll be just that one. Then he don't say it at all, and you think you are fabulous, and now you got a problem. I thought you didn't like being called beautiful and stuff, but you know I look good today. Girl, make up your mind, okay? You either want a man who's gonna be sweet on you, or you want a woman in the street who you ready to fight. So that's the only way to me. There's no in between. I either fool with you or I don't. Okay, with a man. Okay, I either fool with you like that, or you get a whole different side of surrender. Because I only do my man like this, completely different ball game. And so when people even see me on the outside because of how strong I come off, I'm a Leo. I'm light, vibrant. Okay, that is just me, and I love it. But in the household, it's completely different because I know how to treat my man. Okay, so even with people, just say for instance, if people are used to seeing you on the outside, right, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with you and that person, but they don't really know how you are in the household. So if you have any problems or issues that you need to discuss, make sure you discuss that with your mate, people. Discuss them with your mate if you're trying to find a solution, okay? Because no one knows what goes on in your household. They don't know. They should know every single thing anyway, but they don't really know how that person reacts when they do this or how this person is when they do this. You know, all they see is oh, well, he's so sweet to you when I see you. Oh, well, she just sit there and she just be chilling when I see y'all. But in the household, two completely different creatures. So you have to make sure you're able to talk to your mate, discuss it with them. That way you'll get a better answer because nobody knows and they can steer you wrong just because they would automatically think like, well, I know she did that. If a man sit there and lied and be like, man, she got all in my face, oh, I can see her doing that. Yep, she did. Yep. I can see her doing that. Yep. Her strong voices. Yep. Yeah, she did that. He be lying like it ain't nothing, but who knows? Okay, you got your yes man. You see this woman being a strong woman, chilling, then that's what you just may get. Just like how that man in the world they see him as that macho man. So they don't know that sensitive side, and he's not going to show that sensitive side to no one else but you. Okay, forgiveness. Whew. You have to be able to forgive someone if you love them. Okay, you have to. If it's nothing that's a boundary, you got to be able to forgive them. Okay, something so small, and you just feel like that person is now the scum or on the bottom of your shoe because they did something that you really didn't like. It shouldn't be that way. You should be able to talk to that person that you love and forgive each other for whatever just happened, as long as you talked about it, though. Okay, you got to talk about it first. One way you can actually forgive. If not, there's nothing to forgive because nobody knows what they did to even forgive in the first place. So that goes back to that communication and love. Okay, you have to be able to communicate in order to talk and forgive. Okay, we talked about it. You said okay. I said okay. Do you comprende? Yes, I comprende. Got you. Got you. Now we back to our daily lives. Okay, versus you still pissed off. I thought we just discussed this. Well, I'm just in a bad mood now. You gotta be able to let it go. It ain't that serious. And I even have to say in my head, anything that has nothing to do with me and my person, we shouldn't get into it behind nothing else other than what affects me and him. You know, just say for instance, when I talk about things, I'm very passionate. Okay, so when I talk, it's just like, well, dang, hey, I don't want to have no issue behind you. I'm just talking. Believe me, not going to hate you behind this conversation. But you still have to make sure that whatever you guys have an issue with, make sure that it has something to do with both of you guys. Not no outside source, not because of what you've seen on TV, not because you didn't agree with what his homeboy did or he didn't agree with what your homegirls had. That still has nothing to do with why you guys have an issue, okay? So make sure you keep that right. Trust. If there's no trust, it's not going to work, I promise. If he tell you from the beginning, I don't trust people, it's not gonna work because he's not gonna open up to you. If that woman still doesn't trust people, she's gonna find a way, find something, okay? Find something wrong just to say something about it. It's, she's going to find something wrong. You have to trust each other. You go in trusting each other. Because if you don't immediately trust that person from the beginning anyway, there's no point even going there, okay? You go in trusting until that person shows you that, hey, I can't trust you. You just lied to me that quick. You know what? Now I can't trust you, okay? So even if a person now says, hey, you know what? I can't trust you now. Now you got to gain that trust back. That's a hard thing to do. So now if a person is if they're having to now regain trust, okay? Now you got to deal with that period to where they don't trust you. Now you're getting a person who's not opening up to you. Now we're creating more issues, okay? Because now that person may not just really understand, like, hey, I know right now we're trying to make this work. Now I want you to bounce right back, okay? I told you I was done with that. I'm not going to do it no more. You just need to. It doesn't work like that. You know, not with all people. Some people, hey, you can do something to them, they can bounce right back. Me, I'm kind of cut and dry because if I wouldn't do it to you, don't do it to me. And if you do it to me, I feel like you don't really cut for me anyway. So I can kind of just cut losses. That's just me. And they say, well, Corinne, you're not being a grown person because you're not thinking about it. You're not talking about it. I shouldn't have to discuss anything with a grown person who does something to me that I would not do to an individual that I love. Okay? If I wouldn't say certain things to you because I love you, right? You should be able to think. We had it was a question on GoHam Mag that said, are women able to decipher the difference between learning how to think, between thinking and their emotions? I think that's what the question was. But you should be able to, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, I know if I do this, this is going to happen. You thought about it, but your emotion says, you know what? I don't care. You thought about it, but you still did it. So you can decipher between the two. It's just which one you're going to choose to do. You're going to let your emotions get the best of you, or think about it, step back, regroup, you know, just kind of depending on which way you want to go. So we can determine between the two. You just have to think first, okay? Sacrifice. You definitely have to be able to sacrifice some things for one another, okay? When you're getting into some relationships, you are blending families, okay? If that person that you're getting with knows, hey, she has 2 boys, I know that I'm going to have to come in, not be the dad, not anything like that, but as long as they're able to see a man, that's a good thing, okay? But just know that, hey, I got 2 young men who's going to be looking at me, or vice versa. If that man has children, just know that his children are going to be looking at you just the same way. So you have to be able to know that, hey, am I going to sacrifice having to add all this and do all this extra just for this? And if you can genuinely say, yes, I can do this, perfect. But if you can't, and you still stay in that situation just because you lust over that person, that's not fair. You know, make sure that you're willing to sacrifice the things that you need to in order for you guys to be one, okay? Commitment. If she or he is scared of commitment, it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. Some people don't even want to get married, okay? Some people just think, hey, I just want to be with you. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. Just make sure that you know exactly what that person is coming into. So if they are willing to commit, that shows love, okay? Commitment shows love. If you can't see yourself being with that person, you guys, even after, you know what, they say, you know, really get to know a person takes like years and years. But to me, this is just my opinion. It shouldn't take that long for me to get to know you. Who are you showing? Only way you act different is when you're put in a different situation. And you should be able to control yourself in each situation that you're put in. So who do I need to see, even though we're always evolving? Who do I need to see 5 years now that I didn't see here? Because you should love me more by now, to where everything should just, kind of, we're talking better, we're able to kind of collab a little better. So, but you should still be able to see that person for who they are already, okay? If you've been genuine for the first 3 years and then now come fourth year and they just like, oh, you a a-hole? How did I miss all of that? I didn't even know it. Oh, but now you really get to know me. I'm with you. That's messed up. Okay, that's just a person being manipulative, okay? If they're being that manipulative with you and they couldn't show you who they were from the beginning anyway, that is no bueno, okay? And karma is real, okay? So on both ends, make sure that you go in with the understanding, you guys, on both ends of a relationship. And I'm not just talking in regards to my own personal relationship. I'm talking about in general. This is in general, okay? Having each other's back. Oh my gosh. Men, if you stay in your masculine energy, that woman, she has to feel so protected. Because when a man is not in the house, it is different. You don't feel that. We got cameras, things like that, pistols, okay. But when that man is in the house, you just sleep. You hearing a noise, he'll get it. He'll get it. Hey, you hear that? Hey, get that bug over there. You just feel like he is protecting you. I make sure my boys kill every insect. They do this. Hey, you need to be able to do this because you want your woman doing it? Oh, okay. All right. You scared. Well, still pick it up. I don't care. Pick it up. Because when you become a grown man, you're going to be in a household. That woman, you can't tell her to do it because she is not going to respect you, bruh. I promise. Okay? You can't be scared of no dog. You have to be able to protect that woman. If we feel protected, that's all the way across the board. If you allow another individual to talk bad about your mate, even if, let me give you an example. Just say, for instance, me and my dude going through something, and I want to talk to a friend about it. Do you really think I'm going to let that friend just say, girl, well, he a dog, nigga? Who, huh? First off, honey, it's not that serious. My man is really good. Like, I was just telling you that he forgot to take the darn trash out today. Like, so what we not going to do is go there on him, okay? Hey, I'm a lioness. I protect everything around me. I protect you from everybody. I protect you from the sisters, the brothers, the mamas, the cousins, the daddies, uncles, everything. I protect my household, okay? Just because when that man can't see it, that woman sees it. Men, if that woman tell you, hey, that woman is thinking like that, believe her, okay? We know exactly what a woman is thinking. Just like you can tell us what a man is thinking, okay? Just like I thought I could have me a male trainer and he was going to work me out just like I needed to. Coming from a man, that ain't going to work. He ain't going to, well, whatever. He was actually right. A male trainer he ain't good for no woman, okay? We get us a female trainer. She works our body out better. Just things like that, definitely makes a difference. Men, just say, for instance, if your mama say something about me, I need for you to get mama, okay? Get mama. If your sister say something about me, I need for you to get her too. I need for you to get whoever got something to say about me. Because just like I make sure the only thing that comes out of someone's mouth about you is good, make sure that your woman feels that you got her back. Because if she don't feel like you have her back, you just sit there and let a woman dog her. Well, I don't worry about that. I just let people talk. Oh, really? Oh, that's how you do. So you just gonna let your people just talk down about me, and so now I have to do it. So now I'm having to fight my battles, and now, hey, here goes a confrontational person. I don't want to be, but I won't allow a person to disrespect me. Since that man is not going to do it, now that woman has to do it, and now she's looking all aggressive and stuff because you couldn't do it, bruh. You got to take care of that, okay? Put people in their place and make sure you have your woman back, okay? common goals. You guys want to make sure that you are looking towards the same prize. Okay? It don't matter the mindset at that time. Someone may think a little bigger than the other person. But as long as you guys are thinking, okay, those two can come together. It's not about, hey, I need for you to be on this grand scale right now, and you to think just like this right now because I'm right here. It's about being able to have that goal, okay? And men want to be breadwinners anyway in the household, okay? So you may end up coming to a woman who makes less than you, okay? It just may be how it is. She may make less than you. But then, since she now makes less than you, oh, who you think you are? I'm the man. Hey, you're supposed to be making more than me anyway. So I gotta treat you any differently because you're doing your part. Ain't like I'm in your pocket, but you doing your part. You out here taking care of business. Man, you don't get a pat on the back for things like that. Okay? If that woman is coming in, y'all are gonna bring these together. Okay? It's about making it happen. Add it up. Okay? I know some men, if they're over 35, they won't accept a woman who may be working at Wendy's. Okay? He don't want that chick. Even though it can all add up, he just don't want it unless maybe after that job you might say, hey, I actually want to move up. Oh, okay, well, y'all can help each other get to that next level because some people want to move in a different direction, but they don't have anybody actually help them or push them, or just like a woman, she may come in a situation with a man. And since she's already thinking, hey, done this, that, and the third. He may have a successful job, but it may just be that one thing that he didn't get because that woman is to add just that little extra for him. Men, it doesn't work without the woman. Women, it doesn't work without the men. 100%. Okay? If you want to be your complete and live your complete best life, if it's by yourself in the house, twiddling toes with 10 cats, do you? That's not my story. Okay? I want to actually be with someone, okay? At the end of the day. It don't matter how we rocking. It don't even matter if we can't even do it at that time. We 92, it don't even matter. Okay, you want to be able that gives you a completion unless you're having friends. Okay? But as far as to get everything that you need in life, men, stop counseling after these women. Stop just because you make more. That woman is so much more than what you're thinking. You're supposed to make more anyway. Okay? Let her fit in just like she needs to. Okay? Just like if that woman made more than you, then what is she treating you like you crap now? Like, oh, because you, I'm the breadwinner, N-I-G-G-A, sit down. He like, I wear the pants. No, I make more than you. No, you don't wear the pants then, right? Or can he still wear pants if he doesn't make more? Because everything can add up. It's just not about the dollar amount. It's just people tend to show a level of respect for some reason behind their own pockets. Okay? When nobody's in competition in the household, we're here to make money together, and that's it. And I'm here to help you win just like you're here to help me win. Okay? It's not about belittling someone because they don't do what you do. Okay? Or they don't make as much as you do. Okay? And as men, if you can't take a woman making more, you make sure that you do your part and you get treated as such, because I think it's fair to say, ladies, if these men out here think, not all of them, okay, only ones who do, think that because of their dollar amount, they can treat you a certain type of way, then men, understand, you will be subject to the same treatment. Now you mad because, oh, a woman is reversing the role on you. Well, if money is everything and you get to treat me any kind of way, then I'm going to treat you any kind of way because I make more than you, so now what? So now we got to play this, we got to give a balance at the end of the day, okay? You're going to respect that person that you're with regardless, Okay? Just because you make more than me, you don't, I don't treat you like a king and then you treat me like I'm a worker. Okay? It's not happening. Because, like I said, when two people come together and make that whole, is completely different ball game. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. Okay, definitely limit. Someone will always give you that piece of the puzzle that you didn't need. Men, okay, if they're busy, right? Who's gonna be that secretary? Okay, who's gonna write down some notes or something for them? You know what? I looked this up for you. It's those little things that matter to where you're taking pressure off of someone, but also helping elevate at the same time. Okay? So don't take away from a woman just because she makes less than you and think you're going to get treated like you're royalty with a peasant. It don't work like that. Okay? Because that king got his queen. And if he ain't got his queen, do he got another king? So men really understand that they have to have that one in their life in order to evolve versus other men. You gotta really get to your next level in life, okay? If it's about nothing but men, I got a problem. Okay. Okay, evolving together. That's what I just got to speaking about. So you gotta make sure you're able to grow together. If you're not able to grow together, then it's no good. If someone is just gonna surpass you and you just can't do anything with it, I definitely understand, you know. But if you can help them and they, like I said, it's all about helping each other, okay? Helping each other, helping each other, okay? Helping each other. Because nobody's all the way there. It's something that I can help you with. It's something that you can help me with, okay? And also meditating and praying together, okay? I definitely do my meditations all the time. So when you're able to get with your partner and meditate, being on one accord, because your prayer, that's a personal thing. You know, you're not, we can pray the same thing. But that meditation is just like, hey, we're stepping in. We want all of this to happen right here in our life together, and we're going to do this right here, okay? Let's do this. Okay, so I like to do that because it gets everybody on the same page, and that's just like having your board, your vision board, okay, showing that you two have a common goal that you're trying to get to, okay? See if there's anything else on here. Oh, I have seen another one. Nothing is better than a freaky, faithful, and fun relationship, okay? Freaky fun. If you got masculine energy and feminine energy, you'll have a fun environment, okay? But if you got two masculine energies, well, two masculine energies, you would have fun because now you're just being friends, so there's no sexual. That's why y'all can just sit there and watch TV or something, but it won't be anything else. Wow. So it makes sense. You recap your previous relationship and kind of see, you know, was I displaying too much feminine or was I too masculine? You know why I was masculine because I couldn't be feminine. You know, so I had no choice but to use the other energy. Now I'm on the defense, and I just wasn't Corinda. You know, so I know that as far as with me. But definitely check out and see. That way you can see if it was you or them not being in your rightful place. Okay, because I'm not going to hear that. Stay in your place. I know my place, but you got to know yours as well, man. Okay? A woman wants to see you get up and go fix something. Okay? If you see that lamp hanging, hey, they want to get it done anyway. They don't want to. They ready to fix some stuff. Versus, it's been months. He could care less. Protein tank. Okay? You're not being in your masculine energy. Okay, man? So make sure that you're a fixer, upper, doer, all of that. Even if you're paying for it to get done, just make sure that it gets done immediately. Wake up every day with a goal in mind, with a motive in mind. Hey, what do I need to do around the house? What needs to be done in my household? What needs to be done on the outside of the household? What needs to be done at work? What does my lady need for the day? What does the kids need for the day? That shows responsibility. You're making sure everybody is taken care of. Okay? You're making sure everybody is taken care of. Wake up motivated every day to be responsible, be decisive. Women, this goes both ways, okay? Be that grown woman. Wake up. Be prepared every day in order to take care of business, okay? On both parties. If you got your man who complains too much, hey, men, stop complaining so much, okay? That's that feminine energy. So kind of find what you do, okay? If you find yourself waking up every day and having to say something to a woman and you just finding something, leave that feminine energy where it's at. And women, if you see that man doing that, say, hey, that's a little bit of feminine. He may get mad, but whatever. I don't really know how to really approach it, because that's a hard one. But still, if you see it to where, hey, I can't be in my masculine or feminine energy because you're doing this, now you can talk to your mate about it, okay? And maybe they can see it and they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'll step back. Or he may be even like, oh, I didn't know. Some people just don't know. They say you're supposed to already know how to be a man or a woman. But like I said, once you've been trained to do something so long, not trained, once you've been accustomed to doing something for so long, you think that it's right, and it's not. Or you've never seen it done personally to you. And you finally get it done, and now you're oblivious to it, okay? So make sure that, you're able to talk to your partner if you do have an issue, if you do see something that is out of whack and it's making you out of whack, okay? And partners, be willing and ready to accept whatever it is your mate has to tell you. Communication rules the nation, okay? Men, that is the biggest mistake that I see in a failed relationship with a good woman is lack of communication. You're not being a grown man if you're running from the situation, okay? You're not being a grown man if you're running from the situation, okay? So make sure that you communicate what you want, what you don't want, every single time. I don't care what it is, even if it's cooking, okay? Hey, baby girl, that kind of tastes like dog food. Yeah, I am going to be a little mad because I worked hard, but am I going to work harder the next time because he got me messed up? What I do wrong? Okay, okay? Now taste this. You know? So now it's like a competition because he got me messed up. I'm about to show him. Okay, thank you for telling me. You know? So you have to be able to give each other constructive criticism without belittling each other and be willing to accept that criticism, because once even that man, if he's able to open up to you and you don't allow him to open up like he needs to, he may not do it again. Because now he's just like, you know what, I can't talk to her. I'm just not going to talk to her. But mean you're not being a man, because now you're allowing that woman to control the situation. You're in control. Stay in control, okay? If you can't be in control, and learn what that control is. It's not controlling a woman, okay? You don't have to control a woman. A woman wants to please her man anyway. She wants to make sure that she's doing everything that she needs to do for that man anyway. So you won't have to control her. There's a difference, you know? You won't have to control her at all. Nobody wants to feel like they're walking on pins and needles as they're walking through, you know? Okay, well, they're in the house. Is everything right? Like, you don't want to have to do that, okay? So let that control go, okay? Let each other be each other, okay? If you genuinely like a person anyway, you're going to accept them. You're not trying to be so critical. And if you are critical and it's just to that point, help them, okay? Help them. Other than that, leave them, okay? If you're that critical of a person, you just feel like, hey, I'm starting to resent them. I just can't take it. Leave them, okay? That way, no one gets hurt at the end of it. Because, I mean, if the person doesn't know, they can't do anything about it, okay? So we want to keep an open line of communication, and everything will work out just fine, okay? I have had a blast, okay, with discussing this, because I feel like this is it. Okay, this is it. I'm glad you guys definitely joined tonight. I know that I wasn't gonna have too many as far as answers on the feminine energy, especially from the men, because that is a hard topic. So it's all good. Hopefully somebody still listens and they understand that look in the mirror, see what you're working with. Okay? Reevaluate those past relationships. See if they've been more masculine, see if they've been more feminine. Okay? If they've taken you out your character to be another way, don't count that relationship. Talking about the one where you came in being yourself and they were being themselves and you were masculine and they were feminine, women were masculine and the man was feminine. That's just who he may be. He's just a feminine man. Okay? If you like that, go for it. But if not, you got to take out from that masculinity because he will not be attracted to you. Okay? A masculine is not attracted to a masculine man. Okay? Or masculine energy at the end of the day. Okay? So reevaluate, check and see which one you're giving. Okay? Because me, I'm both, but I give the balance. Okay? I just want to have feminine energy at the house. On the outside of the house, beast mode. Bam. Make sure you guys go and like, share, subscribe. Beauty Meets Brains. Okay? That is all one word at Beauty Meets Brains. Of course, www.newsomshouseofbeauty.biz for your natural hair care product line. Okay? I have my replenishing, my rosemary mint shampoo, my rosemary mint conditioner, my leave-in conditioner, my beauty butter, and my Roots Rebirth oil. Ladies and men, if you need your hair to grow back, get you some products, okay? Because a lot of y'all be wearing them hats and stuff, and this kind of getting gone, okay? My products will definitely help with that, okay? If you need some butter for your beard, got you on that too. If your edge is gone, I got you on that too. It's all about growth, and they're handmade by me, manufactured by Newsom's House of Beauty. Also, he usually is on here. Guys, make sure you go and also subscribe, like, share at Go Ham Mag. They will be on tomorrow, I think, right? They'll be on tomorrow, so definitely make sure that you check out both platforms, okay? Like, share, subscribe at Beauty Meets Brains. And I will see you guys on here tomorrow. It's Teen Thursday. So the kids will be on here tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be discussing. I told them to get it together, okay? I got to see what we're discussing. And any upcoming topics, make sure you can always inbox me and say, hey, let's talk about this. Or even post a question on here or to my board. And we will definitely get that going. Monday, we will have Mrs. Trinae Manning, okay? She'll be here on Monday, gracing us with her presence. She has a tax franchise. She also has a boutique. It's a body sculpting boutique, which is called Next Level Aesthetics, Body and Sculpture. And she also has a hair weave. And she is also a hair weave bundle supplier. Okay, she will be on Monday at 7:30. The next Monday after that, Cherie Smiling will be on. She's an inspirational coach, and she also has her boutique, Smile Collection Boutique. Entrepreneurs, okay? So make sure you come out, check out Millionaire Mindset Monday. Yes, check us out on Monday. Tomorrow, check them out on Go Ham Mag and on this platform at Beauty Meets Brains for the kids, and let's see what they're talking about, okay? You guys have an awesome night, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really appreciate you guys for coming on tonight.